Hi, I'm Mike, and this is my video review of Extenze. So I've been taking these for 2.5 weeks just to try them out and see how they go. And in this review, I'm really just going to be covering some of the good points and bad points about Extenze and what results I've had so far. So yeah, make sure you watch the whole video. I'll mention where I got mine at a pretty good price as well. So let's get going. So obviously with any male enhancement product like this, you've always got to be cautious about being scammed, about being ripped off, because some products out there really are just a load of rubbish. It's just there to make money from you. But after using this for the past 2.5 weeks or so, I feel pretty happy that it isn't a scam. I've definitely noticed an increase in the size and the quality of my erections, and my sex drive has been up too. And the manufacturer does offer a full money-back guarantee on this. I'll just show you the page on the site. They actually give you 2 full months where you can try the product and get a refund on everything you've paid if it doesn't work for you, or if you don't like it for any reason. And that's one of the main things that really gave me the confidence to try it out. And I'll just go back to the home page and show you as well that it is actually doctor approved too, so it's been clinically tested, and you can actually see that on the box and the product itself. So I'll talk about what results I had using this particular product in a minute, but hopefully that puts your mind at rest that it is a legitimate product, and I really don't think it is a scam at all. So there are actually 23 different ingredients in Extend. I'm just going to cover 2 or 3 of the main ones I think you might be interested in. And the first one is pregnenolone, which kind of sounds scientific really, but it's actually a natural safe hormone that's found in your body normally. And what it does is help you to produce high levels of testosterone, which is obviously the male hormone that gives you masculine characteristics. And the bottom line is that ingredient helps you make more testosterone, which means you can produce more semen, have harder erections, and have a boost in your sex drive too. Another interesting one, which is something I've found in a lot of similar products, it's called L-arginine, which is a semi-essential amino acid. And it's not something the body actually needs, but it can help a lot to increase the amount of semen you can produce, aids with blood flow to the penis as well, obviously helping with harder erections. And it increases HGH, that's a youth hormone that younger men naturally produce. And that's kind of important because that helps you produce more semen, have a higher sex drive, especially if you're sort of 30 years or older. Then that's something that you'll definitely benefit from. Another ingredient, again this is one that's quite a big one in products like this, is zinc. And it's basically because studies have shown that men who are deficient in zinc produce on average about 30% less sperm than men who have plenty of it. So there's plenty of zinc in Extenze, so make sure you get enough of the zinc that you need. And looking on the back, I mean, like I said, there's about 23 different ingredients, which is a lot, but there are quite a few other well-known male enhancement ingredients. You've got things like horny goatweed, and that's actually an aphrodisiac from China that's been used for years and years. You've got Mura Pruama extract. That can increase your erection quality and blood flow into the penis too. So there's plenty of well-known quality ingredients in Extenze. And I've checked to see where it's made. It's actually made by Biotab Nutraceuticals. That's in the USA, so you can be fairly confident that it's been pretty well made too. So Extenze is supposed to do a few different things for you when you take it, but I'm just going to mention 1 or 2 of the main ones. And the first is giving you harder erections. Now, I think this works because there are some ingredients in here that acts kind of like a natural Viagra, and that increases the blood flow to your penis, and it's supposed to help with stronger, healthier blood vessels too. The next thing Extenze is supposed to do is help you produce more semen, and I think that's because of ingredients like zinc and others that increase your testosterone level, and that in turn can increase your semen production and your sex drive as well. And another one that kind of ties into that is a better orgasm, because you're ejaculating more. That can sort of make your orgasm last longer and feel more enjoyable too. But probably one of the biggest ones is that it's meant to increase your erect penis size. Now that would basically work because of the increased blood flow. The inner chambers of your penis that hold that blood when you have an erection, they expand little by little as the weeks go by because there's more blood flowing into your penis. And that's how you're supposed to get a bigger erection size. Now, I have noticed my own erection size seeming a little bit bigger, a bit fuller since I've been taking it, but I'll go over my results with you in a minute. Last thing I'll point out is that there's actually quite a lot of good ingredients in the product. They're supposed to help nourish your prostate, testicles, penis, and your seminal vessel too. The recommended dose is to take 1 pill per day, and you actually get 30 in each box, so it's a 1 month supply. And that's pretty similar really among products like this. You get about a month in each box. The capsules I'll just show you. Well, it's more of a pill really. It's a solid pill. They don't really taste of anything. They do smell kind of herby. Obviously there's quite a lot of different ingredients in these pills, but you can just swallow them straight down, and yeah, they don't taste too bad. So like I said earlier, I've been taking Extenze for about 2.5 weeks, and I have definitely noticed my erections being harder and my sex drive has been up too. I mean, it sort of worked quite quickly really. I sort of felt, like it kicked in within about an hour or two after taking the first one. And every time I've taken a pill since, I definitely noticed sort of some pretty instant effects. I mean, the manufacturer says it sort of kicks in where you get the best long-term results after about 2 months or so. But yeah, I think you definitely notice straight away after taking one. Um, I mean, I'd say I've been releasing a bigger load, not massively bigger, but noticeable, I would say. And there are ingredients in here that support your body to produce more semen. So I think that's something that would happen more as you take it longer over a few weeks or a couple of months or so. And as for gains in erect size, I would say the increased blood flow has increased my erect size. It's not a huge improvement yet, though, but it does seem fairly promising. And I can tell my penis does look and feel a bit more full, when it's hard. So yeah, I mean, like I say, it's only been 2.5 weeks for me, but I think long term I could see some more noticeable results with that. So yeah, I mean, overall my results have been pretty interesting with it so far. I'll continue using it a little bit longer and see how it goes, but next I'm just going to point out a couple of things that I'm not too keen on about Extenze. So a couple of things that I don't really like about Extenze. The first one, it's the same with a lot of products like this, supplement type products, is that you have to keep buying it and using it if you want to get the benefits. Harder erections, increased semen production, things like that. If you stop taking it, then you won't see those benefits anymore. I mean, the gains in erect size could be permanent because the way Extenze works with increasing blood flow to the inner chambers of your penis, they can actually expand permanently. So if you are taking it a few months, you could see results from that would be permanent. But everything else, like increased sex drive, semen production, and so on, that would stop if you stop taking the supplement. Another thing is obviously the cost. The pills do have some good effects, but you have to pay for it. Um, like I said, there's a lot of different ingredients in Extenze, so you wouldn't ever be able to really put something like this together yourself. So it's cheaper than doing that, but with products like this, you generally do get what you pay for. So another thing I've noticed or I've read about is that apparently some people have experienced mild side effects from taking Extenze, probably because of an ingredient called yohimbe extract. Um, People have reported things like headaches, increased blood pressure, increased aggression, possibly because of the fact that it increases your testosterone levels too. The ingredients do increase blood flow to the penis and boost your testosterone levels, so it kind of makes sense. But personally, I haven't really noticed any unwanted side effects. Maybe a couple of headaches in the past couple of weeks, but I couldn't really tell you if that was specifically caused by taking this or if it's just because I had a headache. So some people could have a reaction to the product, but I would imagine most people will be fine. But just wanted to make you aware of those points. So having said that, there are still plenty of good things to say about Extenze. And the first one is that it's an all-natural product, so all of the 23 ingredients in here, none of them have been man-made or artificially produced, so it's completely natural, and obviously that means it's quite nutritious, especially for your sexual health, your sexual organs in particular. Something else is that you don't need to get a prescription, so you do not need to go to a doctor, and that means you can start taking it and stop whenever it is you see fit, whenever you want to. If you want to take it for 3 months or 6 months, it's entirely up to you. Obviously, it does increase your sex drive, erection hardness, like I've mentioned before, and I can definitely see this over the long term having some decent results with penis size. It's slowly had an effect with me over the past 2.5 weeks, but I think if I was to take it for 3 to 6 months, I would definitely see some more noticeable results with that. My orgasm's been feeling pretty good too, and I think that's mainly because I've been producing a slightly bigger load since taking it, and that seems to be making my orgasm last longer and feel slightly more enjoyable. So yeah, I mean, it's overall I think it is a good product. There's still plenty of good things to say about it. I'll just point out as well that when I ordered mine, it just came in a plain padded brown bag like this, and inside there was actually another plastic cover, so it's well hidden what's inside. There's nothing on the pack that says what it is or who it's from, just your name and address. Mine came within 3 days, 3 working days, so it's fairly quick. And looking at my credit card bill, there isn't anything on there that says exactly what it is you've bought, the company name or anything like that, so it's very discreet. So if you are worried about privacy, you really don't need to be, because it's all done nice and discreetly. So overall, Extenze has pretty much done what it said it would. I have had a boost in my sex drive, and it has helped me to produce a bigger load too, which has helped my orgasm feel good. I've been feeling like I'm firing on all cylinders a bit more, really virile and up for it, especially after taking one of the pills. It does seem to kick in quite quickly. As for gains in size, like I mentioned before, I've had some improvement, but it's not like these pills are going to work like magic. No product is magic. You've got to take your time with them and be realistic, but I'm happy with the way it's going. As for the cost, I mean, the tablets do cost a little bit to buy, and I guess it depends on what you can afford and how badly you want the benefits that Extenze can offer. I'll tell you where I got mine at a pretty good price in a minute, but last thing I'll mention as well is the side effects. I haven't really experienced anything myself, but some people have reported mild side effects, so it's not something I think will affect most people, but just to be aware of that. So overall, I would score Extenze 4 out of 5 stars. It's been working okay for me, and I've seen some pretty decent benefits taking it. Is it worth the cost? Well, I think so. I think it's decent, but it's up to you to decide. I did look around online, seeing where I could get it at a cheaper price. So I'll put their web address for you in the link box underneath this video. You can click that and take a look for yourself if you want to. They've got some good prices on it if you buy more than one. They do bulk deals, so it works out cheaper per box. I'm not sure if that's a permanent thing or if that's a temporary offer, so you might want to check that out and see that it's still there. But anyway, I mean, that's pretty much the end of the review, so hopefully it's helped you out and you've learned a bit.